What is good, guys? What is good? I'm gonna get some good streaming in today, I think. Get out of the way. At least I think so. Try and get some streaming going. I should have changed my shirt. Hang on, chat. We're gonna change my shirt. All right, we're back now. Okay. Well, gentlemen, gents of all ages, we're gonna try today and test. I've been watching a lot of 037 Wolf streams and stuff like that. So we're gonna try our best. Let's get this camera a little bit better. There we go. We're gonna try our best and do ancient. I saw somebody comment talking about ancient fairy dragon and how this is like a one-card Angelica, which is pretty cool. But Leo from 037 was talking this is like a one-card speeder. And what's kind of interesting that some people don't know is that Synchron's and Infernoble share a common thing. And that is the... Oh, what do you call it? That is... Speeder's a 5 and Angelica's a 5. So there's a common thing. I'm not a big fan. A little bit I've been showing. Like this right here goes against like my entire like deck building theology in a way. With that being said. But I mean, it is what it is. Because this card right here by itself, it has no fluidity with any of the other noble cards. Like you normal this card eats any form of disruption. You don't have any really extenders to go through here. And like I'm not sold on like these cards here. Not sold on. And it's more so like we're not going to probably make a deck list, but we're going to like explore, you know what I mean? Explore. Because it does give you a draw. It does like the inboard. Something to note is that the Fairy Seed locks you into synchros for the rest of the turn. So I mean, like if you, when I was experimenting loosely, I was finding that you could do like Synchro Charles and Crystal Wing under just Regulus, but it synchro locks you. So I was wondering if there was a way to experiment and find different lines that could potentially go without getting locked per se. And then you get Warrior locked, which is also kind of sucks to get Warrior locked because there's not really any like Synchro 8 Warrior that was good. Yo, how was locals from the other day? So locals, I went last week. It was like a small, it was a really tiny locals. We didn't have a lot of people. Like normally we average around like 12 plus people. 10 to 12, excuse me. That's like our average. And then like for some reason we only had like 7, so it wasn't too bad. I actually have that local vlog or that versus locals up. Was taking Dragon Rulers, so. So I have this here for Dempsey to be able to make Dempsey. But the cool thing is that Regulus bridges into AFD. AFD bridges into Museum. Museum then gets you to any level 4 Fire Warriors. So it's just the thought of you either add Ogier or you add Uppercutter. Use the AFD to special out the Uppercutter, overlay for Dempsey, make Angelica that way. But then you still enter the same issue where by the time you use Spore, you're Warrior locked, or so you can't Synchro off, or once you use Spore, you're Synchro locked. So there's like that little confliction there. And I don't know, it might not, you know, like that little confliction might be pretty big because that's what lets you make Angelica in the 1-card line, which I can show here in a second. But yeah, huge 037 Wolf's been like using this to show like it's a 1-card speeder, but it like has the same instance where he was talking about where none of the other Synchrons and Synchron work with this card in a way. Like yeah, you can special summon out like Assault Synchron, but it's level 2, so you can't like make speeder, and it's just kind of the confliction. And that's why like I like maybe this will be like a yapping video on me explaining why I choose to play like the Uppercutter and stuff over certain other like cool combos, because like there would be like instances where you open a hand, like if you open Regulus plus like Renault plus let's say like different variations. Like, assuming they don't have cards, like, no interruption, you're fine. But assuming they do have interruption, you have no synergy with, like, Regulus plus any of your other cards. So you just kind of, it just kind of sucks. But yeah, I'll show you guys, like, what the one Regulus does. And then if you guys see any lines through it, you let me know. So it starts by just normal summoning out Regulus. I'm going to turn down here the background music for you guys a little bit. Regulus effect, you grab yourself your field spell. Arguably, maybe you don't even play the trap. I was just testing, or I thought like the trap would be like a good alternative. But if you're just playing one World of Spirits, you don't need to play the trap because you shouldn't open World of Spirits. Grab this, activate Regulus. So right here, if you get impermed or something, you'd have to have a very specific extender like Oliver to extend into a hard make Angelica. But yeah, it'd be kind of rough. Oh sweet, yeah, dude, I got it all set up. If you're free to play after we run through some of these lines, I'd be down to set up some things. I got I think I spent yesterday. So if you guys don't know, I'm a prominent hell diver. So one of the enemies in that game made a huge push. So I had to play yesterday. And then today a new War Bond drops. That's what I was doing before I decided to stream. But right here, so like you go Ancient Fairy, go and add yourself the field spell, which that kind of feels nice. Gain 1,000, which means this field spell will be a lot nicer. So you activate this here, searching out Durandal, activate Durandal, to Ancient Fairy, activate. So this is where you have the choice to search Ogier, or you have the choice to search Uppercutter. And that's the issues that we face here. My bad, Soul Blazer, my bad. I have to leave for work tonight, so that's why I've decided to stream now. Yesterday, like I said, I got preoccupied with, you know, protecting Super Earth and whatnot. But like, so like this is where you change, right? So like you either add Ogier or you add Uppercutter. Uppercutter gets you into Dempsey. This right here gets you into that. So we'll do a combo, we'll do those lines showing add Ogier, activate this, specialist out, use this guy's effect. And I like to send, if I remember right, it was you send, I think it's you send Turpin here. Then you activate the Spore to summon itself out. Now you're synchro locked here. You don't use the effect to boost its level. And then you can go right here for Angelic. Oh, well, misclick. I swore I clicked in it. That sucks. This is why I hate simulators. I should have just had all these cards. Like, I have everything for this. I should have just had this. Should have just had this already, like, in IRL cards so I could, like, do it. So in case there's no such thing as misclicking. But it is what it is. So we'll just run through it. I don't have to explain this stuff here. And it's cool because Regulus will give you a draw. So it's like the one card combo replenishes itself, which is kind of nice. It's kind of cool that two of the Signer Dragons do have like synergy with Infernobles, one being Power Tool and one being, you know, Ancient Fairy now that there's a field spell. So we're going to activate this here. Try and run through this as quick as I can without misclicking. Go here, send Turpin. Activate this, special it out. Don't increase its level. Then we make Angelica. We go ahead and use Angelica's effect to go ahead and activate this. Go and activate this. And then we can go ahead and use, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Target here, chainer effect. And this is where it kind of gets kind of cool. You have to use the effect here to send Renault, special out Roland. And then you can, oh boy. Activate this here, onto this. And then you special summon out this guy from your hand or graveyard. Then you make Charles. The good old synchro, use Almus, add back this. And then this will special itself out. Use the effect to grab back your normal summon if you want. You can add back one of these cards if you want, but we'll just go ahead and add back the Ogier. Just for follow-up, and then you're able to hard either make the Ancient Fairy Life Dragon or you're able to make Crystal Wing here. So yeah, that's pretty much what it kind of comes down. Someone commented it a while ago when I was kind of testing with the adventure stuff, but that's like what one Regulus I think can get you. It can get you to more if you go like the Dempsey route, but we'll see. AFD Noble sounds tough. I saw someone 83 crafting with the jump speeder stuff. And that's about it. The AFD, yeah, that's you probably were watching 037 Wolf. Wolf end up. Then like you can put back this if you want. I miss this deck at full, dude. Isolde's all the deck really needed, but like hitting Isolde did more to the deck than what people think, because like Isolde allowed you to play Connector, and Connector allowed you to hand rip. So like that's like the true power level of the deck, was having hand knowledge and able to do stuff. That's what we kind of lost. And now the deck, even without Isolde, it can still do crazy stuff uninterrupted, and then through like maybe 1 or 2 hand traps, right? But it's like without Isolde there to be able to, because Angelica is the name of the deck, right? So like you make Angelica, you resolve your combo. So Isolde was just like Ash bait. It was like a fake bait because it was such a powerful card. They had to interact with it, and then it dumped for cost, which allowed you to get like fields or equip spells to the graveyard and stuff. So it was solid, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, because once you resolve the Spore, you're locked into synchros. Yeah, like I try to support. I like Wolf. I like some of the smaller content creators. So I'm always, pretty much every time he live streams, it's either right when I'm getting off work or right when I'm driving home from work. So I like hop into his live streams and I listen to him because his theory and his crafting and his like mentality is very similar to, I'd like to think it's very similar to like mine. So it's interesting to hear someone who has like the same type of thought process in some instances. The Link one is so good. So that's the thing. So we're going to try and see if we can do it without locking ourselves, right? So we go here, add the Spore, go and activate this, special this out, use the effect to increase its level. We're not locked yet. So this is like, we'll go for AFD, go here, activate AFD, add the field spell, Noble Arms, and then you activate this here, activate this, search here. So instead of searching Ogier, we'll search for the Uppercutter. And then we'll try and combo underneath that, in the sense, before we commit the Spore. But it's like, can we establish Charles before we have to use Museum? That's the real thing, is can we establish a Link Charles before we have to use the Museum and where we get Warrior locked? Go here. And we'll just go and activate the effect here. I think we can. Well, no, I know we can establish Crystal Wing. Because, like, we special out Renault here. And then we add back this right here. So right here, we can go Crystal Wing. But, like, that's not going to do... We're still, like... We still have to use that to synchro lock ourselves, which is kind of unfortunate. So let's see here. Go for Angelica. Use the effect of Angelica, grab this. And then see, like, we could put this back to draw a card. So it's kind of cool, because, like, we go +1 with regular stuff. But again, like, we kind of have to use... I mean, let's see here. We have to, like, throw away something, right? That's not too bueno. So we can, like, activate this. Search for an equip. Search for Almus. Almus equip. That will dump Ogier. Right? Dump Ogier. We just get Warrior locked. Sadly, that's all that we do. We get Warrior. So we won't get access to Crystal Wing because we get Warrior locked into that. I don't think there's any Synchro 8 Warrior worth playing that we can make. Lavavla X-Lord would be off there, but I think it requires a fire monsters to make, and this is, you know, light, and we wouldn't be able to make it. Activate Fulwood and Chain Perilia. Well, you activate my hidden trap card, my Glock under the table. Yeah, so I don't think there's any way for us to establish the Link Charles, which is so good, underneath using these cards. Which, I mean, like, you lose the spell and trap negate. That's pretty big, actually, you know what I mean? I mean, we can activate this. Activate this. I don't think there's any Synchro 8 Warrior that we can use. And we just kind of died a nib here. Sadly. And then see, like, we can special summon this. Synchro here. Yeah, I don't think they... Isn't there a new Earth Synchro? They might be. Hold up. Yeah, there's just... I don't think there's any way for us to actually abuse what we're trying to do, because this can equip... I mean, maybe it was send... No, we don't have an equip. Yeah, we don't have an equip, sadly. Yeah, because it's just like, this activates, right, targeting this. We use this to move forward, and... I mean, the only thing we can do is potentially use this, right? Special. The effect. We don't want to use that. I mean, we could... There's like... Because this right here can increase its level, and we could probably make Power Tool Braver Dragon, right? Make Crystal Wing here. Effect Ascend. Yeah. See, like, if we weren't Synchro Locked, we could, like, do something like this. Then, like, we could equip Roland, and that would special out, and then we could potentially, like... We just get Synchro Locked, which sucks. So, yeah. Maybe it's not... Yeah, let's go see if we can, search up... a monster... Synchro... Because if so, in that particular line, we can... It's okay to... We can hold out and just... do the standard Infernoble combo through Uppercutter and lock ourselves into Warriors, and then use Spore Reborn itself at the very end. Let's see here. Warrior. Go to level 8. Level 8. Apply. Okay. Chevalier de Fleur. Ho ho ho. Colossal Fighter, Crimson Blader. He's a Fire Warrior. That's kind of cool. But he just acquires 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. See, that like Lavalva would be the best thing, but we just don't have that ability to do it. 1 tuner plus 1 more non-tuner synchro monsters when this card declares an attack. But look, we can actually play Visas. Plus 1 light monster. Dude, we could play Visas, search a counter trap. That's actually pretty wild. Gold Pride Eradicator. That's actually during your opponent's turn quick effect. You can target 1 card, a future single monster on the field. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can target 2 cards. That's actually pretty cool. Let's add that. And then like we could do Vistas and stuff like that. Let's save and run another test hand real quick. That was level 7. Oh, man. Well, let's just run it. Go here, grab the World of the Spirits, activate World of Spirits, grab the Spore. Activate this, specialist. Increase its level by 2. AFD. You probably don't even need to play the Life Dragon. Oh, that's right, I did that correctly. You don't need to play Life Dragon, because you probably will never make it. You know, it's just there. So you have a lot of more extra deck space than what you think. Activate this here. Activate this. Search out Uppercutter. Activate this. Summon down here. Use the effect. I want to check something. Did I just add this guy and he's not even generic? 1 turn plus 1. No, he's generic. Okay, sweet. Summon. Then it's just like this. It's our standard old combo sequence. Pretty much Dempsey's sadly replaced as old as a weaker as old. Then we get to overlay here for overlay. Synchro Shogun here for use her effect. Sadly, we just got thrown away here. Activate this. Search out this. Activate here. Chain her effect. Special Nut Roland. Activate this. Target here. Activate this. Specialist forward. Then we can use this right here, Centurpin. Go right here. It's pretty cool, actually. Then we can use this effect. Target here. Equip. Don't want to use Charles. Link Shogun. And then we can special out. Special it out. I didn't put SP in here because I'm an idiot. Oh. Well, I thought that's definitely interesting. Except warriors. I thought it was... Oh, no. Oh, no. So that means... we got to figure this out a little bit differently here. Whoa. Okay. Definitely... And then there's also a top 16 list from Slovenia for Regensis Bestial that I wanted to take a look at. Okay, so... yeah, so let's see here. Go here, effect, grab the World of Spirits, activate World of Spirits, search Spore. Is there just any way for us to get out Spore? Because, like, this right here is a one-card Angelica, right? It's like we could get right into Angelica, but the point is we're trying to do stuff before Angelica. So then we go here for AFD. Use AFD's effect. Search here. Activate this. Search here. Activate this. Search out this. Activate this. Here. Back, grab this. Special. Yeah, it just sucks that it locks you into... I mean, it's fair enough, right? Like, probably with that restriction, it would be like a very abusive engine in a way. To hand. Special. Is there a world where... we sync with this a little bit better? So instead of adding Renault, we dump. Maybe it is we dump. Oh no, we'd warrior lock ourselves like immediately. Special summon here. Make Angelica. Effect. Grab this. So then, yeah, we're in this predicament here where we can activate... yeah, I don't think there's just any... we can't establish... yeah, I don't think there is. I wish Fiendsmith locked. Me too, man. Me too. Crazy that this card, again... but it's crazy because it's not a hard once per turn to level modulate. So, like, that's... probably why too, but yeah, so I don't think there's any way for us to beat around the two restrictions we got to play around. The synchro lock and the warrior lock is just, I don't think you can play around them both. I think you got to fully commit to one. Because, like, we activate this. We can make it like SP, right? But, like, we got to activate this, use the effect here to grab this. We use this to trigger Angelica. We chain Angelica. And then we can, like, send... we're gonna get warrior locked, which sucks to happen. We send... like, it doesn't matter because we don't have another equip engrave. Like, we don't have another name in rotation. I don't think there's any way for us to get another name in rotation. So if we send this... special on Roland, maybe we can get here, right? We accept the synchro lock. We accept the synchro lock. Right here. So we activate this. Special summon this. We don't want to do that. We technically make Charles. We don't want to do that. 7. And then we can just make Crystal Wing, right? So, like, we don't even need the other... were we supposed to? I think... So I think what we're supposed to do is supposed to accept the warrior lock first. Equip this, summon this. This will dump Turpin. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, I'll show you guys. So, like, we go here. This moves this forward. That... So, this will move this... We wait here. Is that right? Yeah, we wait here. Use this to accept the synchro lock. Summon out here. Go into... Or is there a way? Yeah, because this locks us into... Yeah, there's just no way to play around on both. This is pretty much all that this engine I feel like can facilitate is... Yeah, that's all this engine can really facilitate. Sadly... Well, at least we get, like, draw 2, right? Which is kind of crazy to draw 2. Yeah, sadly, this is all this engine can facilitate, I feel like. Oh, that's upsetting. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. That's why we're testing it. That's why we brought it up to showcase. And it's just so that we can see what it can do. It is a 1-card Angelica, but sadly it's a 1-card restricted Angelica, which again, in this case, I feel like the uppercutter just does better. In this case, well, that does suck. Does suck. Okay, so let's create another. Let's create a Regensis top 16 here. All right, so let's go and look it up, see if I can find this list here. Slova National. So he was on 3 Regensis Archfiend, 1 Dragon. I think one of all these. So the same 7-card monster lineup. He played 3 of this, 3 of this, 3 of this, 1 of the trap. And then he was on 2 Bestials. And he played, it looks like, 1, 1, and then 1 that. 2 Ball Drake, and then looks like 3 Libellion. 3 Libellion and 1 of that. And then it's 3 Fuwa. He played 3 Fuwa. He played 2 Prulia. We'll just test this list straight across. It looks, unfortunately, still hopeful for the Flame Man stuff. I'm still pretty hopeful, man. Like, I've been testing it pretty religiously, and I have a lot of, like... Again, it doesn't solve the issues that the deck holds, but it does give the deck, like, valid extenders, and it kind of, like... So imagine, like, you live in a 2-story house, right? And you always, every day you go up and down the stairs, but some days you get hand-trapped, right? The hand-traps are, like, something that stops you. This is going to be a bad analogy. But the deck has a very high first floor, if that makes sense. Your Angelica gets disrupted. You get hit with Nibiru. You're still going to be able to end on, like, 2 Book of Moons plus non-engine. You play enough non-engine that you should see, like, 1 or 2 non-engine. And unless you're playing against a fusion deck, so, like, there's not really any fusion decks in the meta, Book of Moons are pretty detrimental. So, like, and it's 1/2 of Angelica. I was actually theorizing last night, if you open, like, Dark Flare Swordsman plus Ricky Ardetto, you're able to extend through more hand traps. So, like, maybe the more consistent 2-card combo, instead of trying to search the 1-card combo with Uppercutter constantly, you just use your one search you'd get, whether it be Rhoda, Heritage of the Chalice, or Durandal, you search for Ricky Ardetto, and you do it that way. Because it just is a lot better, because throughout your sequencing, you're able to get a hold of Durandal. Durandal's going to grab you the Uppercutter, and then you eat a hand trap. You just banish Ricky Ardetto, summon the Uppercutter. Uppercutter grabs you Spar, Dempsey, continue on like it's normal. I just think the extra deck's really tight, and it needs, like, a lot of work in a way. Like, I still need to finalize it, because in that scenario right there, you're able to climb into Promethean, and then you should be able to make a Link 4, and I'm just trying to find a good Link 4 to make that can play the Amblo Whale's like the best Link 4, but under certain circumstances you might be warrior locked. So I wanted to hopefully see if there's like another Fire Link 4 warrior that could potentially be played. Or maybe you just don't make Link 4. Maybe you just make the Flame Swordsman Link 2 and call it good. But so then you make Promethean Light along with 2 Book of Moons and stuff in that scenario, you know? The warrior lock. Yeah, it should. You would think so, but and that's kind of crazy that Isolde's only hit here in the TCG. Like that's the one thing that irks me, is that it's hit here and nowhere else. Like the deck, I don't understand Konami's logic. When they should have banned Isolde, it should have been when it was facilitating the Gumbalar loop nonstop. This guy played Ogre, 2 Ogre. We'll just try his list. 2 DD Crow. And then 2 Nib. What in the world, man? Like, look at this hand trap lineup. Crazy. We'll rock it. We'll rock it. His extra deck was that Thunder God. I can't remember its name. Right here. Then Jureshin, the Thunder God. Chen Ying. Is that Psychic in Punisher? That's Psychic in Punisher, I'll be. Okay. Psychic in Punisher. Then he played Heavenly Spears. He played... Play Summon Great Almirage, which I just gotta find which was right here. Crow is diff, but not. Hey man, we're doing exactly what he was playing. He got top 16 in Slovenia National, so we will try it here. Oh, I see what's happening. There we go. IP. SP. Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess. Then he played Lars. What's the... Oh, it's like Dolka. Evolzar, okay. Played Evolzar, Lars. I spelled Lars wrong. Sweet. Constellar. M7. Then he played number 90. Number 90. Number 38. Oh, well, that's not gonna... Number 38. There we go. He played Zeus. Get the new art of Zeus. And then Typhon. Does he only play 14 cards, or what did I miss? M7. Oh, there's this other card here that I can't see. Number 1? What the hell? What the heck does this card do? Once per turn in stem phase, you detach one. If this card is 7, you can look at your opponent's extra, so one card from to the graveyard. You can detach one and target one card. Your opponent will destroy it. That's kind of interesting, but I mean, like the only level. I mean, you do play 2 level 8, so I guess like it's there to make. All right, side deck time. Let's just run it back. 100% the way he was playing it, right, chat? We'll see if we can do it here. So he was on to Lancia. Does anyone who play Omega know if there's a quick button to push to put something to the side deck? Because I don't. I get kind of tired of this type of Chaos Hunter. There it is. Phantasme. Play 2 Phantasme. Droll. Makes sense with Droll. Droll's pretty good this format. Sucks to be a hyper-consistent deck. There can be only one. I bet you that went in every time he knew he was going. Play 2 Judgment. And then 2 Dragon's Mind. All right. Okay. Dueling Book guy when I'm trying new TC Jeff, but I think I'll switch to Omega. Omega has its perks, man, but it's like I said, there's like huge downsides to Omega. The simulator itself will forces one-ofs. It's just the algorithm of the simulator constantly forces one-ofs to your hand. Not being able to like go back, whereas like Dueling Book you can go back and like you're working through combos and stuff, you have the ability to go back manually, whereas this is so automated you can't go back. Like once you mess up once, you got to go restart all over again, as you could see from me trying to do doing the stuff. So let's go here. Let's join the queue. Let's see what this top 16 list can do. Rock King, baby. Oh, we did it. We'll go first. We'll just go ahead and fire this off in the draw phase. Draw phase code. Ash it, dude. Or throw Fua. That'd be fantastic, actually. Infection Busking. I love Infection Busking. I don't care, dude. Draw your card. Perilia. Do we ash the Perilia? Yeah, let's ash that Perilia. Yeah, we'll ash that. Summon out this. We'll get one draw. Use the effect. He has another hand trap. That's wild. Sora, thank you, my man, for the donation. Appreciate you. He's going to imperm this. Okay. Let's see here. I think we just grab... Do we grab Magnamut? Grab Magnamut. And let's see here. 8, 9. Yeah, I can't really do anything else. Let's just... end phase. Yeah, hopefully this will be enough. I'm not too sure how. I think you just gotta like search up Omega or join their Discord, find their Discord, and they have like all the download links. Which, give me a little bit and I can send the Omega Discord. Terraforming's fine. Let's see what we're playing against. If it's White Forest. Oh, is it Dragon Rulers? Oh, no. Can we just get cooked here by Tempai shenanigans? Can't stop it. Because unaffected. Might have to use frickin' Rebellion, or use my Magnamut and stuff to chum block a whack. I mean, normal summon, special. I mean, what do you grab here? Do you grab... I'm just curious if this is Dragon Rulers, or if it's just Kopi Tempai. Yeah, Tempted Tempai jump scare. No. This is a prime example of how not to make a going second deck, to be honest with you. Hopefully they never do this again. I do, like I said, I play this engine in Dragon Rulers, and I like this engine in Dragon Rulers. It facilitates so much, and it's so consistent for Dragon Rulers, but if this is just pure Tempai and I get whacked here, it is what it is. Oh, I should have... Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Because it says I can't. I could have hit that, man. Cooked. I am cooked. straight. Yep, I think I'm cooked. I should have DD Crow'd that. I just get hosed here by my own. Given, I don't know if that... Because that right there could have potentially... If he plays more Chungus, he could have just... No, there's only one Chungus. Damn it, dude. Oh. Darn it. We just get cooked. Yeah, yeah. Crazy, man. And this is a cool thing. So if this is Dragon Ruler, this is what's cool about the this deck is like if this is Dragon Rulers, right? Like if this is oh, this guy's pretty crazy. Yep, that's GG. In this scenario, Crow would have been pretty big here. Yeah, he's gonna... It always do some out of name. Wild. Crow doesn't feel too good here. We're going first, so the Molchummies aren't feel like they're too needed. Maybe cut down a Baldrake for 8, and we put in... Well, all we need to do is put in 5. I guess we put in Drolls against them. I mean, I feel like Droll doesn't do nothing. Maybe we just keep Baldrake, keep the Crows. Maybe that's what it is, the straight 5 across. Maybe that was his siding pattern. Fuck it. Super probably would be a lot better for sure. Well, we're going to try and go first again. Activate this. Grab the Sage. Add to hand. Resolution. Throw Droll. Okay, nope. Show him the Sage. Activate the effect. We'll go ahead and grab... Yeah, this... We kind of... If he throws a hand trap here... It don't matter. Cool, okay. Special summon out. Defense. Special summon this. Use the effect. Grab the Book of Moon. And we attempt to just move turn. Yeah, we'll just wait. Going second. This is where Tenpai is going to like draw their going second cards and just oonga boonga meet. Go figure, right? Probably has Duster too. Or not, yeah, that was it. Probably has Lightning Storm. Wow. Yeah. Let's see here. Crazy. Fable Lori. All good. That was his normal summon. Lacrima will send... Engraver. I think we just DD, or Bestial the Engraver when it activates effect. Yeah, we'll go and activate this. Hit the Engraver. Bestial or Cash with Regen. Oh, he Ghost Belled me. That's so crazy, dude. Mech Knights would be cool too. Yeah, they're like Blue Sky and... Isn't it Blue Sky and Purple Nightfall are both 25? Pretty sure. It's crazy. He drew Ghost Bell. Wow. I mean, we just, I think, yeah, we just nib you here, dude. Jesus Christ. How do I out the frickin' token? Wild. Okay. He has one card. And then he has like the... We have this to check the Lacrima, so perfect. He has one card. We just got to make sure. We're not going to play Nib regardless. Let's see here. I feel like... Grab this. Go here. Establish that in case he has Nib. Special summon this. I don't think he would have Nib, but you never know. Just going... Move to battle phase. We're gonna hit you with the Sage and the Warrior. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so Tempai, he might make us go first, right? That'd probably be the thing he's gonna do, so we might as well leave these cards in. The Tempai mind game. The Tempai mind game is real. We just leave it. I didn't say any of those cards anyway, so might as well just keep it going. Sweet. He's thinking. He's probably... We're probably going to get to go second. Oh, man. Yep. Yep. Checks out. Dora add. Fuck it. Throw the Ash there. That's a one-card starter. Please, man. Please do. Oh, man. Do more than that. I need you to do more than that. Did he just excavate? Well, that's... If this gets stopped, we cry. And he has something to stop it. So he throws Ash here, we pass. And we just... Oh. Checks out. In phase. Dude just ripped excavating the Fiendsmith stuff. Genroku, okay. Yeah, buddy, we're not gonna let Genroku resolve. I'll take your 400. Bro, he has Kaiman, I might just hard open Kaiman. Battle phase jump scare. Well, Sage is not doing me anything. I mean, do I just hold? Is that the line? Just hold and hope that these three can do something? Or do I throw my Crow, hit Roku? No, let's just go ahead and... I could throw Crow, hit Roku, special Druis. But he's already showed to play Bell, too, so that'd just be counterproductive here. We'll see what he keeps doing. Pedro. Yeah, we'll just throw Crow. Get ready again, Roku. Bell. That sucks. That's okay. Dude, and Bell's like a good card right now, too. That's what's kind of wild. Surely he just goes battle phase, right? Surely that's what he does. And I get cooked because this can summon out Chandra. Yeah, he's only summoned twice. Man. I feel like I have to do this. And that's all I can do. YGO Omega. YGO Omega. Wax this. He takes no damage, I think, because of Fedora. Yeah, kind of wild. Going second Tempai, man. I think that's the second time, dude. Like Bell. Bell's such an insane card this format because I can hit the Malice stuff. So like that's a good call. I think I get cooked here. Dude, that. My only hope is like I can send. Well, even then, like he could still do quite a lot. Because he has a 3. He goes into this thing. This thing reborns. And this thing will whack. Yeah, I can use Druisform's effect, but I gotta think here. What to send? And this thing can just come right back. Ugh. Tuner, tuner, non-tuner, non-tuner. No matter what, he can just chain, so that's fine. He has all these guys to chain and make stuff. Then quick effect. Go into big dude, big dude. Right? It's big dude. Oh. And you make attacks, right? 2 other cards, destroy the target, 2 destroys cards against 1 additional. Yeah, that's GG. Yep, GG. Still think Tenpai's garbage. Ghost Bell saved him twice, in my opinion. That's still cool. Sucks that that deck. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, DD, like, you're not gonna see Tenpai anywhere. Like, literally, the Tenpai has only been seeing Resurgence due to fucking Dragon Rulers, so sweet. Nib and 2 Bystials. Or, yeah, Nib and a Bystial. So we just saw... Well, this feels terrible against him. I guess, let's see here. Maybe I nib him. Then I Baldrake the... I gotta nib him correctly here. I 100% gotta Bystial the one that negates. Oh, I don't even know if it was Ruler Tenpai, brother. I think it was just Tenpai. Doing regional testing, what you think I need to try my deck? You could potentially, like, Bell would be a good option, man. Bell's, like, pretty good. Let's see here. Fusion summon out this guy. So it's this guy. He'll attempt to negate. And see, I'm not your average Yu-Gi-Oh player. I know I can discard Nib. But I don't know if I want to do that because then no token gets on there. My Bystial's kind of dead. So I'd have to, like, really wait, see how he does this. Maybe the correct call is discard Lubellion. So activate this, discard Lubellion. He has a monster on field for me to use the Baldrake, right? Yeah. That might be the correct call. And then this can sack the Baldrake, reborn itself, search me, regain. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thick token. And see, he'll trigger the one guy. Yes. Yep. Get rid of this guy. Sweet. So we know he has prayers and that set, and then he can't reborn. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's not going to be able to board wipe me, so he's going to be able to trigger the effect of Bestial Baldrake? Oh, I can attribute one lighter dark monster, then target one of those special monsters, banish it. Yeah. Baldrake kind of... I didn't realize Baldrake went so hard here. Okay. Gotta think now. I mean, we can go code. Like, we just activate code. Probably should not have put it here. Impulse, okay. Sweet. Alright. See what he throws here. Does this negate the activation, I wonder? Maybe it's add this. Oh, no. Is it add big dude? Big dude. I think it is add big dude. How big is that? So I can solve that. Yeah, I think it's correct as... Set the trap. Oh, I already... Yeah, set the trap. Let's see. Area do I expect to be one level higher darkness? In your main phase, you can place one branded. Okay. I'm pretty sure this... Yeah, this special summons cannot be normal, must be special from your... Yeah, that's... Yeah, I kind of think I had a lethal here. Darn. Ugh. Oh, maybe we... Yeah, dang, okay. Alright, so we know what he's playing, so I feel like... A lot of these cards do actually pretty good against him. I feel like Nib is probably the worst one, right? So then we can put in that and put in, like, Drolls. Maybe Ogre is not too good either. I feel like, honestly, Effect Wheeler is not that solid either because they just can dodge stuff with prayers, right? Yeah, maybe it's put in 3 Droll. Maybe, actually, maybe that's really all that we need. Is the 3... This just feels like so bad leaving just the 1. I don't feel like Ogre's that great. Ogre actually might be pretty good. So maybe it's actually like... Do this. 5 cards. Ooh, brother, ooh. There we go. Maybe it's like this. There we go, swap finish. All right. So we just effect there plus double Bastille. Okay. Really good. I've never seen the simulator. What? It's just YG Omega. It's pretty much EDO Pro with just cool animations. And it has like a ranked ladder and stuff like that. It's pretty all right. So we saw 3. Okay. I think we're okay. We see the 1-of effect. That's what I'm talking about, man. Effect trailer, like 2 1-ofs in my hand. Like, that's kind of insane. Oh, I should have potentially... I should have possibly hit that. Yeah. I was going to search him. Because it would have missed timing, then I could have summoned out, like, Magnum up there. Darn. It's okay. Nope, that's good. Fusion, summon out. Chain link 1. Yeah, that's fine. What card are you targeting? I feel like you target the ritual. Yeah, I can't do anything about the ritual. Place to practice, so I'm definitely going to try this out. It's fun. I really enjoy it. It's just like really fluid. It's better than EDO Pro. There's Master Duel Pro, I think, and that's... I wish that was like easier to download. Nightmare? Okay. That's pretty good. Huh. Set prayers to God Almighty. Dude, that's ridiculous. We're cooked. We're just cooked, man. I feel like we discard... Oh, maybe it should have been reverse. I feel like I have to discard Regensis, because we're going to be playing like with the Disteals. In phase, like maybe it's... What do I add during the end phase? What do I... oh no. Is it Lubellion? Add Lubellion, ditch Lubellion. Yeah, we'll just add Lubellion. Ugh. We draw code. Code is pretty insane here. Oh, wait. Maybe we make Lars here, I think. Because Lars isn't a gate, right? Yeah. Judgment. Okay. Put it here to be safe. Yeah, we're all... Cool. Let's continue a spell. Search out Sulfenir. Or, yeah. Because I bet you he can make me miss, so I think we just go after our own. This will be a very important ascend here. Warning too? Dude, alright. See what else he has. I think he definitely has the search to trap and stuff. Yeah, he literally drew the Solemn Brigade plus. So if he activates this tribute, or he can... Yeah, he has enough. We ain't gonna have enough gas to push through it all. him drawing into double solemn. Or opening double solemn, because I don't think he drew at all. It's just too good. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so we can take out the Molchummies here. Put in these 5 cards. Swap. Finish. The Solemn Brigade there. That's what. It's so cool to see the Solemn Brigade being played again, because when I started playing, the Solemn Brigade was still pretty prominent. Was still being played. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't understand. Sweet. We get to have to pass. That's a +1. We'll throw Ash at that, actually. We just gotta have him commit a little bit. Another Lancia. Dude. I mean, like, we're still okay. I feel like. Wild double Lancia. Now I know how it feels. Even though... I mean, maybe that's... Okay. Throw another Lancia, dude. Sweet. Yeah, you know what, buddy? I think... I feel like we just had this. We don't want to play in a Droll because he's side decked. Do not want to play in a Droll. We'll just add this. Knew it. Good call. Good call there. Yep, he's at 8,000. Yep, he just surrendered. Dang, dude. Dang. We got him, boys. We got him. All right. So, let's see here. Kind of. Let's do 3 games. So let's run one more. J-Rock. So if he knows I'm going to sit on with paper, he's probably going to choose paper. Damn it. He knew I was going to go paper because he thought he'd go. Yeah, he just thought a few steps ahead of me. Yeah, we'll just let him play a little bit. See what he plays first to commit. I feel like full wall, you can just fly off. Let's see, what are you banishing there, dude? Banish 6 cards? That's a worthy Ash. Banish 3 because you have everything. Banish 6 to dig. So we'll definitely throw Ash at this. That's the way to do it. Remember, chat. 3 is bait. 6, they need it. He's really thinking. Mad Reptar. Yeah, we'll throw this here. Come on, dude. Do something. Do something. No. Bro, what kind of shit? What do you have? What do you got, dude? Throw Ash. Or yeah, see if he'll throw Ash or something here. Crazy thing, if he does throw Ash, we just play this waiting game with our 3 hand traps. He didn't throw Ash. So we add the Regensis here. If he throws Droll, which looks like he will, we'll just pass. Sweet, okay. Yeah, we'll just pass here. We have literally 3 hand traps to potentially, and Fuwa as well. He probably just drew. We'll see what he got. He was unplayable, so like we have the ability to wait. See what he's playing at least. You're shitting me, dude. Really? Now I feel like we commit a little bit here. Unless he throws. We don't want to let him see the hand trap, so we'll summon out this. Use the effect. We just grab Sage here, I feel like. Throws Ash. Fair enough. See, if this was my deck list, we'd have Red Eyes Metal Flare Dragon in here. But we can't make Meta. He's level 8, so let's see. I think we just get greedy. And 100, yeah, it's just 75, yeah. We'll just go battle phase. Don't even know what he's playing. Wild. So I can go like, because this is live, I can go into IP. Yeah, let's do that. No way he has a nib. He might have nib. He might have nib. I mean, we're still fine. Because we have 3 hand traps to stop him. Oh, you don't have nib. So we have like SP access here, which is pretty good. Normal summon. All right. Yeah, we'll actually just throw that there. That's his normal summon. Didn't know it was waiting for me. Sweet. So we are playing against Ryzeal. So, you know, they're going to go first. So we know pretty much all these do well against, like, Ryzeal. So, like, again, I don't really feel like I need to take anything from the deck. Like, maybe put in Drolls, but I mean, like, Droll would be actually pretty good. I don't feel like Crow is pretty good against it. Maybe a Lubellion. And then put into 3 Droll. Do that. Sweet. Oh. Wait for him to commit. Wait for him to maybe go Ice. Maybe he'll start with Ice Ryzeal. No, bro. Dude, what does your deck do? I mean, like, I'm not doing anything better by any means, but you're supposed to do something, man. Maybe it's like, maybe like the whole conglomerate of all these different hand traps just allow you to have like different forms of disruptions because your opponent's expecting the same hand traps over and over. So like you crowing something or something like unpredictable causes them to like put a wrench in their plan, if that makes sense. Maybe that's like the maybe that's the whole purpose of it. But anyway. I mean, he didn't commit. So like, unless he starts with, I mean, if he starts with X, whatever name he starts with, we Veiler. Because he clearly didn't have a name to start with, otherwise he would have. We started. It goes. See, we're able to play around Droll this way, but he must have Imperm. This must be an Imperm. Which is okay. Droplet. Okay. Is it maybe Mitsurugi Ryzeal too? Well, no, if it was Mitsurugi, he would have just tried to start that. But yeah, go ahead, send your cards. Though, no, maybe he... Oh, that's pretty decent, yeah. Cool. Use the effect. Go battle phase. Smoke him for 5k. Fua's now dead, but I feel like we're still sitting pretty fine without Fua. Because, I mean, you don't have really any names. Sweet. All right. So, opinion. The Bystials. I feel like against every other rogue matchup, the Bystials provide, like, they meet all the requirements to work with the Regensis engine, which is literally, this is it. These are the Regensis cards. You don't need any more than that. You can play literally any engine you want with it. Bystials are good until you get into, I feel like, Malice. The Malice matchup would definitely be brutal. Unless they've already used their names, and then you're using names that have already been used. So then you get that ability to keep, to keep using those. You know, like if they use, I don't know, Dormouse, Banish, come back, make Splash Mage, target Dormouse, you go ahead and fire Bystial there. That's pretty good. They're just generically big bodies. They do give you a really good access here. Like, being able to make Evolzar Lars, which is like a Omni-Negate, is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Recursion with M7's pretty good. I mean, the Synchros are probably the same thing. You play Ash and Ogre to be able to normal summon them and essentially make, with any of your guys, anything. The Synchros here, which would be pretty decent. Spears is pretty cool, to be able to play. You know, you're playing enough dragons that you should be able to get them out there. That's another form of disruption. I like cards that have, like, really good side deck, you know, splash ability. So, like, I think these 5 are pretty cool. These translate right over to the Mulchummies when you know you're going first. I think the hand trap lineup, the Bystials being non-engine in themselves, right? The Bystials along being non-engine that work with the Regenesis. Like, there's not really much more we can play of the Regenesis. Like, no more names. Like, we're playing the max amount of names because these guys do kind of suck seeing sometimes. So we're playing the max amount of the good Regenesis cards, which is a Code, Regenesis, and Arching, which is consistency to go into and get other names. This guy needs 2,500 attack monsters to work, and that's literally, you play, like, the whole Bystial engine is 2,500 attack. Like, it works so well with this guy while being non-engine, while putting that on the field, which allow you to proc off your Sage, to be able to summon himself, to be able to protect your boards if you open weaker hands. The hand trap engine is pretty hefty. Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 non-engine, and then if you want to count Lebellion as non-engine, Lebellion, being able to grab the Regain gives you draws. Like, that's an insane amount of non-engine to be able to play. But still, I think, yeah, top 16 makes sense. Maybe he didn't encounter any Malice. Maybe he did and just cooked them because he's built different. But still, pretty good. Another one of the mini engines you can play. I like the Nadir package because Code locks you from the extra deck. So the Nadir package gives you utility underneath that. But again, same instance where your Octolite Edge deck, these guys do stuff. Like, these guys are hand traps in your hand to build bodies. Especially Baldrake. Baldrake being a disruption in itself, which is probably why he opted to play 2 Baldrakes. Because, fuck it, we ball. Because this isn't disruption, so if you are forced to use Code into, like, your Bystial lines, you still have more disruptions to be able to end on. Because this just attribute to light or dark, which, of course, you know, the lights are not too far and few between with Regenesis, because this is the only light. We'll probably get a dark one eventually, too, but still not too bad, in my opinion. Not too bad at all. Well, guys, I know this is kind of a short stream, but we'll probably wrap it up here. I know I was going to do some Mermail testing, but, I mean, heck, you know what? Hold up. Pause it. Let's do some Mermail testing. Let's do a game of Mermail, just for the sake that we covered everything in the title. We did Ancient Fairy. We did some top 16 deck stuff. Let's do some Mermail, just to say we can did it here. Okay. All right. Normal summon. I think this, yeah, normal summon this. Use the effect. Pitch this. Has disruption. In perm. Sweet, okay. Try to do this here. Oh, I should not have done that. Misplay for days, man. Oh, it resolves. I should have left out the correct line, guys. Tie, eternal error. What? A tie? I have never seen this happen before. How is this a tie? How? Omega, how does it a tie happen? Yeah, I should have. The correct line of play was to use the Mullen Glacia in my hand, since the likelihood of me using it was not going to happen. So use the Mullen Glacia, leave that body on the field. So that way, if you had a second Imperm, we'd have had it. But both lines lost to certain hand traps, right? Like, I lost Imperm if he had Imperm because of tributing off the Pike, but if he had Ash, then I was still kind of just as cooked, and I'd at least have an Imperm through it. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know. Let's see here. Maybe should I just throw this? Maybe I should wait to see what happens. Yes. This must be White Forest. So conveniently, this does kind of do pretty good against, because they do summon a lot from the hand. The Rust. Okay. Grab the trap. Dude's not going to give me any draws. Crazy. So we're just going to solve this trap, I think, right away. So I got to think here. So the trap. So if I do this, pitch this, attempt to search, that'll give me the search for the. Yeah. Okay. Or is there just? I know that's the trap. I don't know what that is, but I can bait the trap this way, I think. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I know that's a trap. Ayo. Declare a monster card this name, neither player can... So if he... That fool. And we just kind of cooked him from here. Yep. Summon out the Prince. Activate Prince, send goons. Add this. Goons effect. Grab Minstrel. We'll go Minstrel. Pitching this. He has nothing of value. Crazy, man, crazy. Oh yeah, you sadly you missed the... Oh, I could have. That's okay. You missed the AFD discussion. So let's see what do. Summon out this, summon out. Yeah. Sucks having to use this. Summon. And summon. Go here. We'll just combo this way. So I don't have to... I have no fear of Nib. No fear of Nib whatsoever. Use the effect here. What's the line? Is it bring out... I think it's bring out this. Synchro for... I think it's synchro for this. I think I gotta go right here. Yeah, no, we don't want to use Greethus yet. Give you back that. Special summon. And then we... Okay. I think we just go here into this. We essentially gotta make some way to protect this from just being battled over normal summon, like, right? Activate the effect. Maybe it's reborn this? Reborn that. Do I have another level 7? I don't. Is it? Reborn... Oh, man. Oh, man, is it? 7, 8... I think it has to be... No, it's this. It's this. Yeah, this is the reason we do this. Then we go here for the prince. I think this is the correct line here. Oh, that kind of sucks. Why? I mean, that's okay. Activate the effect. Detach. I add back the print because I had this back then. Yeah, good call. Because I don't have that Book of Moon. I should have sent that. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we finagled around it. So he can't special summon the witch. He has tails and some unknown. If he draws a normal summon, he normals it. We immediately answer it because Sylvie. I know he has the Searcher. That's good, dude. Draw a card. Oh, but Black Goat Laughs is in there. But Black Goat stops the activated effects, right? You can activate the monsters. Yeah, so we're still okay. Yeah, as soon as he normal summons, if he normal summons, because it puts on. So even if he normal summons Sylvie, we just get rid of it. Not too bad. Not too bad. This is why Mermail is pretty good. It's able to navigate through a lot of things. Hindsight. Did you see that? I thought it said it was a tie. Okay, I was like, no shot, it's a tie. So we get to go first now, so we can... This is also why I like this deck, is I have the ability to successfully have a good side out. That's like the draws of me to decks, is that if it has a good side out, like even cards to side out. Yeah, we're cooking, chat. We are cooking. Yeah, we'll just wait. He probably drew Ash for this, so like we have to like throw Ash here, I guess. Thrust. Let's see what he grabs. It's so cool that it's Zet. So he adds that, so we'll just throw this then. I mean, this isn't one of his normal summons. He must have Ash. Yep, he has Ash. Okay. Okay, so now we just try to break the board here. We'll just try and do it. I feel like Ash was used good there. Because, like... that's just such a strong card. Puts a body, searches another body, so I feel like Ash there is pretty good. If he activates that White Forest, he's locked out of Dark Effects, which is alright. And then it's just going to see if these 3 or 4 cards will allow me to beat... Probably going to be Nib for my goddamn... Nib will be my 5th draw, you know? Or my next draw, so... That's how it goes. So he probably pitches the LZ. That searches him a White Forest. Or that searches him a Sinful Spoils, I think. But he's locked out of the dark. So I know LZ's still in hand. Adds the trap. That trap is so good. Trap's really good. Adds that. So he's going to try and establish 2 Diabell Stars, which I think he has access to. He should have... He hasn't activated the search yet for it. So there we go. So now he's going to search the new girl, the Vengeance card. Vengeance is insane, too. Vengeance is like one of the reasons that if I ever were to play the deck, it'd be because of Vengeance. Summon out Diabell. Diabell can now get him the trap that lets him book. He's gonna have quick effect synchro. So this is gonna be difficult to crack. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with the cards I got. Because you're gonna have a Book of Moon. He's gonna have 2 Book of Moons and this thing. So if I draw something good, no, well, that might. Let's try. Try this pitch. So 2 book. He has technically, yeah, 2 Book of Moons. He has a lot of disruption. This is a lot of layered disruption. Elzette's the only card in hand. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and use the effect here. See if he interacts here. Because I know when I summon out Prince, he'll interact. Okay, good. So let's just go ahead and add. It doesn't matter, we'll add this. And this will summon out this. So he should be forced to interact here. This should be where he interacts with something. Because if he lets Prince go, okay. So this could potentially force something too. So if we use the effect here, we send this. Or is it send Dragoons? Send Dragoons, Dragoons adds. But what do I add? I'm kind of missing. Maybe it's Dragoons add the second one, that, send that, because that can. I have to target this, but this can solve both, but he just chains this, but then this destroys and he still has a synchro to pop. Man, maybe it is. Send Dragoons. Target that. Forces that. Gets a Stellar in rotation. Synchros. Okay, and this will add me. He books everything. Okay, this adds me that. Oh. Oh no, I thought I could send face down. This is no bueno. Oh no. That sucks. Well, we get kind of cooked here, I guess. Yeah, that's misplay on my part. I thought this sent from face. Yeah, should just read. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, we can't. Maybe if I play correctly. Okay, so let's see here. Slide out these. Swap. There we go. Maybe if we play correctly, we'd be okay, but sadly, we did not play correctly. I should have read my cards. All right, we'll go first. Of course, we get these type of bad hands. Well, he's gonna get one. Okay, so now I think we can cook. Unless he draws draw. Yeah, activate. That sucks. He's gonna get 2. That's okay. This will grab us Shrine. Summon out the Prince. Now, let's play. Get that out of here, dude. Bell's in there too, so Bell's up there. Just gotta remember that. What'd I hit? Double wanted, so he still has Bell lurking up in there. Is it? Do I just go ahead and make this? Yeah, I think I just go ahead. Dude, if you drew another nib. No way. No way he drew another nib. He'd have nibbed me already. So you can bell this. He's not belling it. Okay. Okay. Activate this. So not that. He can bell this. Dude, he's not belling nothing, which is interesting. Okay, so oh, I already activated it. Doggone it, man. Yeah, I guess we gotta play with it. Fuck it, we ball, right? Now he can't nib us. Why can't I? Okay, well that's interesting. Why can't I trigger this effect? You can discard a card to the graveyard. Okay, well. I think we just make Chi-Jiao, right? Go Chi-Jiao in that case. Another way to protect Chi-Jiao. And then I don't know why this wouldn't let me activate its effect. Activate. Let's see here. Activate this and. Or I just hold this. Yeah, maybe that's. No, he has nib bell. He decided not to use bell, which is pretty interesting. I'm serious. Why did that not let me activate it? Because I should be able to discard a card. We won. Sweet. All right, chat. That will be it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Remember out there, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Yeah, just stay tuned for future content. Team COG signing.